On this episode of Ask the Council, we ask, whatever happened to Wendy and Marvin? And Wonderdog, of course. Back in the 1970s, every kid worth their homemade cape knew a thing or two about the Super Friends and their teenage companions, Wendy, Marvin, and Wonderdog. In the classic cartoon, Wendy and Marvin hung out with Super Friends for no explicit reason. In hindsight, it's pretty evident they were just there for comedic relief in an already rather silly cartoon. They pretty much bumbled around, creating extra problems for real heroes to solve, although, to be fair, Wendy was helpful now and then when she really wasn't chasing after Marvin. In the comic books, we got some additional information on why in the Infinite Earths these two were allowed to hang out with the Justice League, when they didn't even seem competent enough to be part of so much as a bowling league. Wendy, we learned, is the niece of Gotham City detective and the former Batman trainer Harvey Harris. Yes, the detective who actually trained Batman. Marvin is later revealed to be the son of Diana Prince. No, not Wonder Woman. The real Diana Prince. In case you didn't know, Diana Prince was a battlefield nurse from whom Princess of the Amazons took her mortal name. It's a great story, you should check it out, or maybe we'll do another episode on that. In short, both of them had familial credit and not much else. But that seemed enough for perpetually polite Super Friends. Now, Wendy never actually wore a costume, and Marvin, well, he slapped an M on a cape and called it good, which is sort of adorable. So, the generosity of Super Friends aside, neither Wendy or Marvin had any superpowers or specialized training. Now, we do actually see Marvin practicing his powers once in the first episode of the series, with all the grace and ability of a hefty boulder. It's likely that both of these characters were ham-fisted attempts for the audience to be spoon-fed some moral lesson typically handed out by one of the Super Friends, who looked down from up high on these well-intentioned yet incapable characters who didn't really even seem qualified as sidekicks. Truthfully, Wonderdog was probably the most capable of the three, but that really likely has more to do with the Hanna-Barbera's propensity to include intelligent dogs in their animated features. I mean, think Scooby-Doo, Dynamutt, and even Muttley. I mean, come on, everybody loves Wonderdog. After 2 seasons of the Super Friends cartoon, it was canceled, and reruns were actually run through 1976. When the show returned as the all-new Superfriends Hour in 1977, Wendy and Marvin had been replaced by 2 other teenagers, Zan and Jaina, the Wonder Twins, along with their pet alien monkey, Gleek. I mean, everybody loves monkeys.
I hate monkeys.
Marvin and Wendy would not appear again on TV for 35 years, and they were likewise replaced by the Wonder Twins in the Super Friends comics after graduating from Super Friends as full-fledged superheroes. Now, if you dig into the comic book a little bit published by DC, you find out that Marvin actually went on to study at Ivy University, a fictional university where fellow superhero the Atom actually worked as professor. You also find out that Wendy moved to Paradise Island to attend the Amazon University and to continue her training. This wasn't the last time we would actually see Wendy and Marvin in the comics, though. They would appear in a later issue of the Super Friends, coming to the aid of the Wonder Twins, posing as Zan and Jaina's human disguises, John and Joanna, to fool a couple criminals who had deduced the Wonder Twins and Batman's secret identity. Also, interestingly enough, in Wonder Woman Volume 2, number 186, an unnamed character who appears to be identical to Wendy appears on Paradise Island, tutoring Lyda, who is actually the daughter of Circe. I'm not really sure how this worked out, but looking at this picture, it probably didn't go so good. Now, this wasn't the last time we would see Wendy, Marvin, or Wonderdog in the DC multiverse. The two returned to the DC comic universe as the genius caretakers of Titan Tower. They also brought back Wonderdog too. That wasn't the happy story many had thought or wanted it to be. The short, gruesome version, Wonderdog was really some sort of hellhound and ended up eating Marvin. Bad dog. The two also made an appearance in the cartoon series Young Justice during seasons 1 and 2. Marvin was still the bumbler, but Wendy was one of the school cheerleaders. Superboy befriended them both and even served as a buffer in their relationship. I'm curious to see if they'll come back during season 3. So what do you guys think? Did you like Wendy and Marvin, or were you more fans of Zan and Jaina? Or are you just too young even to remember? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you click like, press subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.